Good morning. So I have news. I'm not sure if this is gonna be good news. I'm not sure if this is gonna be bad news to some. It's March, which means it's almost summer. Every time I make something from scratch, anything, even if it's like the most easy freaking recipe ever, I feel like I'm in my Nara Smith era. Okay. If you're anything like me, I have some sort of I have feelings about summer. Do I love the warm? Do I love the sun? Yes. Will I miss wearing my comfort layers of hoodies and jackets? Yeah, I'll miss that. I'll miss that for a few reasons. Now, obviously in this video, I'm gonna be showing you what I eat in a day, but really what I'm showing you is hacks to eat healthy, hacks to succeed in the health and wellness journey that you're probably thinking about if you are thinking about summertime. You know, we have these things called swimsuits and bikini season. I don't know about you, but I get really nervous to buy new swimsuits. Especially for the ladies. If you're a lady and you're watching this, you know how I feel. There's a lot of memories I hold in the changing room when it comes to trying on bikinis for high school and for spring break. I'm not sure if I'm very fond of those times, let's just say that. In terms of weight loss and fat loss, you really actually don't want to do it quick, and so I really want to give you easy tips to implement now so you don't wait till May and then you're like, oh my gosh, it's already summer, I'm gonna go on a crash diet. I promise you, slow and steady wins the race, okay? Now, I always start with my coffee. Here's the thing, it's not the best to drink coffee on an empty stomach, so for video purposes, I have my coffee and I'm drinking it. Usually I'll pair it with my breakfast. I'll show you guys breakfast right now. I really am a advocate of intuitive eating, or at least bringing some of those principles into your routine. There's a balance of having a go-to breakfast so you know it's high protein and filling, and it's just something that you can grab and you just know how to make, all of that stuff. On the other hand, waking up and listening to your body and seeing if that's like the breakfast that you want, because you don't want to be eating food just to eat food. Like, you want to eat food that you actually enjoy, or else you're going to want that food later on, and that's usually never a good option. So I'm kind of sitting here like, I don't know what I want. I don't know what this belly of mine wants. I'm kind of an indecisive gal though. Okay, so I decided on chia seed pudding, but this is high protein chia seed pudding. So really you can do any fruit that you want. That was like the most sour strawberry ever. But yeah, I almost always do strawberries and pineapple. The trick that I found with a quick chia seed pudding instead of soaking it is heating up some water and letting the chia seeds soak in that, and then they make that gelatin kind of form. I was kind of feeling something light, which is funny because it's like yesterday I made high protein oatmeal. Today I made chia seed pudding with fruit. Be okay with change. You don't have to eat a certain way every single day. My biggest tip with that is choose 2 to 3 breakfast recipes that you can just rotate. Choose one that's like a little more satiating, choose one that feels a little lighter, and it's just easy. And you know the macros, the calories, all of those things. But really it matters that you like it and you're happy for your breakfast. There's nothing better than fruit in Florida. Florida just has the ripest fruit. Now, before we get into the meat of the video, the hack that I'm talking about, I just want to say a few things. If you are watching this because you're worried about summer or you feel like you need to change, just be mindful of this time. I know that it can be a hard time trying on swimsuits, not being able to like cover up, all of those things I talked about. Do mindful meditations, go on mindful morning walks. You're not going to hate on yourself through positive change. And if you do that, it's not going to end well most of the time. I get it. I feel like I've fallen off a little bit too. So like, I'm right there with you. I really want to look good for the summer. I want to do all of these things for the summer. And at the end of the day, I just have to give myself grace and trust the process, go about my day, be positive, and yeah, swear my makeup always makes me look greasy, but I'm not greasy. I just live in Florida where it's freaking humid even inside my house. Also, update on the podcast. As you guys know, I'm doing a podcast. It's called Brighten Your Day. I finally finished the cover art for my podcast. I'm gonna work on the intro this week and things are moving along, okay? So I have so many more tips, so many more tricks, and amazing value is coming. And so I'm so excited for that. Okay, we're getting into the hack. I know you guys have all heard of meal prep, okay? That's not new, it's not crazy. It works if you can stick to it, but I like to do something a little bit different, just a little bit more sustainable in my mind, because you can get bored of what you're eating. So instead of meal prep, what I do is I ingredient prep. I ingredient prep enough where I can have 3 to 4 different ideas of meals for the ingredients that I prep, but I can change it up depending on how I want to eat or how I am feeling that day. I might have in my schedule to eat a salad for dinner, but I could get to that day and not want a salad for dinner, okay? And I hate that. I hate just eating food just to eat food. So in my grocery list, I have chicken and I have chuck roast, or it might be a flank steak actually. So I try and prepare those. Oh my gosh, don't look at my pantry, it's dirty. I try and prepare my meats, obviously. I'm sure you could see that coming, as well as a few sauces and other things. I also like to switch it up with my meats. So like one day I could feel chicken, or even 1 week, but then the next week I turn to red meat. Like I never make myself eat something that I don't want to eat. So this little baby is just my pride and joy, okay? Especially when it comes to preparing meats as well as being busy, okay? Because I've been a little busier than I've ever been before. The crock pot has been amazing. You just flip it on. You don't gotta worry about anything. Same thing as the Instapot. I chose chicken for the week for my other meat, and I already cooked it, okay? So I cubed it up. I usually just like to make all of my meat in one day after I do my grocery shopping. So here's my chicken. I'm gonna show you this other recipe that I'm doing for this week that I've really liked, and it's kind of different from what I usually eat. Okay, so I've been making pot roast and just saving it, and then I've been doing like French dip sandwiches, regular pot roast with mashed potatoes, all of that good stuff. Super straightforward, really any seasonings you want, and just put it on high for 4 hours. Definitely do Worcestershire sauce and some carrots too. On to the next thing that I've been just loving lately. I usually meal prep salsa, okay? Usually that's always what I have in my fridge is salsa. I love it, my husband loves it, but I forgot to buy it. I forgot to buy green peppers. So for this week, I'm just gonna eat this because I already had it in my fridge and I love some salsa. Salsa with eggs, always good. I have been loving tzatziki sauce. Well, however you say it, I don't know. It's really freaking good. I probably make it a little different and maybe a little wrong in comparison to like real authentic Greek style food. So don't judge me, okay? It's just how I like it to taste. I will put this stuff on everything. I will eat it with carrots. I will put it on my sourdough toast and eggs. I will eat it with chips. Louis, what are you doing? He will literally look at that like all day and just expect that he's gonna get some pot roast. That just reminded me of, do you guys remember the TikTok cat named Pot Roast? Because I think he passed away, but he was so cute. Actually, maybe it was a girl, I can't remember. Being able to find sauces and spices that you absolutely love to put on everything that's healthy is such a hack when it comes to changing your lifestyle. I love this sauce. I love buffalo sauce and salsa. Also, traditionally, I read that this type of sauce usually is with rice vinegar, but I've also seen people do it with lime and lemon. I almost always add white onion as well, but I didn't have any white onion. So yeah, don't judge me. That woman, I don't know how she does it, okay? Because I meal prep ingredients and stuff, but she literally makes everything from scratch. Like I'm eating this sourdough, I'm sure that she would make the sourdough from scratch. Sourdough scratch. Wow, that was a tongue twister. Anytime I make this sauce, I have to eat it with some sourdough. We'll call it like a pre-workout snack, even though I don't want to go to the gym, but I'm going to the gym, okay? Having flexibility on your diet and still choosing healthy things because they're readily available, they're yummy, and you're excited to eat them is great. I would say just choose a day of the week where you do your grocery shopping and you come home and meal prep ingredients, and it will change the game for you. Okay, so I have been dilly-dallying and now I'm going to the gym. Nothing crazy. I actually think I'm just gonna run. Don't mind the mess in the back. I want to be a runner. I want to be a track star. I'm so sore and I would rather run outside where there's like a pretty view or something, but honestly, I think it might be too hot. Oh my gosh, it's 84 degrees. Hold on, someone just knocked at my door. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Side note, today is my anniversary and my husband's been out of town for like a week and a half and I think he sent me some flowers. Happy proposal anniversary to my love. Anyways, on that note, I guess let's go to the gym. I'm at the gym. I usually do my casual sitting here contemplating life before I go inside. Hey, genuinely a good day. A good lift. Actually, I didn't even lift, I just ran. I felt a little sore, but I did it. So that's all that matters. Okay, so I just got home and it's like gloomy out, so my house is so dark. I have to show you my cat. Louie. Oh, is that a yawn? I'm obsessed. Hi. Oh, good boy. Honestly, this is where I have to sit here and be like, okay, am I hungry enough to eat my dinner for like a late lunch? Or do like something light again? A sandwich. A sandwich sounded amazing. Honestly, here is a good tip for you. Your recipes don't have to be like intricate. They don't have to have like 1,000 steps, 1,000 ingredients. The more simple the recipe is, the more recreatable the recipe is, the better. A sandwich is always a good idea, okay? If you guys are from Florida or you know about Publix in general, like pub subs for life, okay? That was a little cringe. Also, you gotta hear the pop, the crack. No pun intended. I've actually thought about doing an ASMR channel because I just love ASMR so much, but I don't know if I would wanna be the one to create ASMR. I don't know if I'd be any good at it, honestly. I am not joking when I said lightning just struck outside right here. And I know this has nothing to do with the video, but I really want to get it on camera.
A few moments later.
Did you hear that? Okay, so obviously, as you can see with my hair, I just took a shower. Everything's kind of wrapping up for the day. I honestly don't have anything else besides just some like computer work. And yeah, my food looks phenomenal. I want to show you guys this tea that my sister taught us to make. It's so good and I'm kind of craving it right now, which is funny because usually I crave it later in the night, and it's another thing that I prep for the week. Okay, so this is what I prep. No, it's not aloe vera juice. This is grated ginger in like about 7 cups of water, and it just kind of sits in here. It's not necessarily like fermenting, but it's putting the strong, potent ginger taste into here, as well as I chop up some lemons and then I have them in a plastic bag. So this is what you do, and it's really good. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but this is the pot roast, and I made 2 baked potatoes. If you guys don't know, potatoes are a superfood, okay? Forget all of the things that you've heard of, like potatoes are bad or like whatever. Really, you shouldn't be categorizing food as like good or bad in general. But potatoes, they are a superfood. They keep you super full for long periods of time. Honestly, in my opinion, better than rice. I'm definitely gonna have some like chocolate or some sort of dessert. I'm not sure what. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna watch some Gilmore Girls because that's just the best show ever. If you haven't seen Gilmore Girls, you really need to watch it. I will give you a tip though. Last tip of the day, last hack of the day before I sign off. Try hard not to look at screens while you're eating. I know I'm looking at a screen while I'm eating, but really what helped me in my journey and what continuously helps me feeling like full and truly satiated is not having any distractions while I eat, and even like 10-15 minutes afterwards. Just allows you to be in tune with your body more, realize when you're actually full instead of just like eating it because it's a habit. If you enjoyed this video and these hacks and tips and tricks, go ahead and subscribe. Give me a like down below, and as you guys all know, I am launching my podcast called Brighten Your Day pretty soon, so go ahead and watch this video. It's a little teaser for my podcast, and see you next time. Bye.